There's no time for sitting around, mateys. There's important work to be done.
That's right, Morgane. There's always a...
Oh, yes. I must finish the chores before I can go outside and play. I wonder where dust comes from. If I could stop it happening, I'd never have to sweep up again. I'll take this item with me. I don't know why we have a crossbow on the wall.
You're not allowed to touch the crossbow, Morgane.
So why is there one on the wall?
Because your father thought it could be useful in an emergency. It's a dangerous item, and I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Mama, what are you making?
I'm embroidering a shawl for church.
Church is boring. Why do we need to go?
Someone must pray for your father's soul, dear.
What chores do I have today?
I do wish you would pay attention, Morgane. I want you to wipe the windows, sweep the dust from the floor, and fill the water jug.
When will Papa return?
I miss him too, Morgane. But you know he never keeps to a schedule.
I'll be glad when I'm old enough to go with him.
Morgane, you know that women don't go to sea. They stay home and keep house.
Well, I think that's totally unfair. Things will change when I grow up.
Oh, Morgane, you'll see things differently.
Your pendant is so beautiful, Mama.
Your father had it made specially to show how much he loves me.
He never gave me a beautiful pendant.
Oh, Morgane, your father loves you just as much, but in a different way. But when you grow up, you will find someone of your own to love you deeply.
Oh, never! What a horrid thought! When I grow up, I'll be the best pirate captain in the world! The window is dirty. I'd rather play outside with my friends. I'd rather play outside with my friends. All my toys are in this chest. This is my trusty sword. No pirate would be taken seriously without a sharp blade by their side. I've swept up all the dust, Mama.
Well done, Morgane. I'm proud of you. Could you empty the dustpan into the barrel as you leave?
Sure, Mama.
Morgane, where are you?
I'm going to fetch water from the pump and...
Very good.
We put all our sweepings and rubbish into this barrel. Good idea. There's a big wood pile. Oh, there's something shiny. A powerful magnet. After what happened last time, I better stay away from compasses with it. I'm sure they'll find that ship one day. There's nothing interesting here. The grass is getting pretty long around the pump. The pivot boat hasn't fallen into the long grass. That must mean it's full. Oh yes, the treasure is mine. Well, at least I can fix the pump handle. Fine, it should work now. Now to fill it. I filled the jug at last. Now I have to fill the jug again. I'm doing my chores, Mama. I'm going to
Very good.
Now to fill it. I filled the jug at last.
Thank you, darling. You really are the daughter any mother would dream.
Does that mean I can have the beautiful necklace Papa brought you on his last trip?
It will be yours one.
Okay. Okay. Hooray! The windows are clean again.
Oh, you've done a great job, Morgane.
Thanks, Mama. Mama, I've finished my chores.
Thanks, dear. Now you can go and have fun with your friends. Morgane! Help us!
Get lost, Morgane. We don't want you here.
Is that right? Have you taken a vote?
I'm in charge. What I say goes. You have a problem with that?
Don't be afraid now. Everything will be fine. Please, Bobby, keep an eye on Nell. I'll take care of Arnold. Okay, Arnold. You leave me no choice. I challenge you to a duel.
Aha! Just what I wanted. Now, prepare to die!
We have wooden swords, dummy. No one will die. You left me no choice, Arno.
Wow, you beat him!
Hooray! Morgane killed Arno!
I didn't kill him. He's just knocked out.
Are you sure? He looks dead.
Of course, he's just knocked out. See? He's unconscious. Arno is a big bully. He has brothers who are just the same. Nastiness must run in the family. I wish he was always so quiet. The ladder's broken. I can't believe anyone would do this. I spent ages making the ladder to climb onto the boulder. I used special sailor knots Papa taught me too.
Arno broke it. He was too scared to climb the ladder and did it out of spite.
At least the rope will be useful.
That's really going to hurt when he wakes up.
Serves him right for being such a bully.
I think he's too stupid to feel pain.
Thanks again, Morgane. If you ever need my help, I'd do anything for you.
Thanks, Morgane. Call me anytime if you need my help.
I named this boulder Lookout Rock. I can see right around the island from up there. It must be the highest place in the whole world. I can't climb up there without some kind of help. We have a clear view of the docks from here. And Bobby, can you help me climb onto this rock?
Of course. I'd help you with anything, Morgane.
Listen closely, mateys.
Aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Morgane.
Because you're my loyal crew, I'll share the bounty fairly with you when we raid. Papa!
What? We're going to raid your father? Huh? Why would we do that?
No, not that. I've just seen my father's ship. He's home at last. I've got to go see him straight away. Oh no! That's Arno hiding in the bushes up ahead. The rope must have come loose when we rolled him down the hill. Arno has his brothers with him. Just as well I spotted them before they saw me. Even I can't overcome 3 ox-brained Lomic. I'll have to take a detour, unless I find a way to get rid of them. The grass has dried out because we've had no rain for weeks. I'll take some of this. Perhaps I can coax the donkey with it. I can't take it with me. There is a nice sunbeam reflecting on the rock. I hope this is a good idea. The donkey looks like it's been standing there for ages. The donkey is more stubborn than Diego. Hey, wake up! I need you to move your cart. I can't believe a man can sleep so soundly. This is a nice looking stick. I should ask permission before taking it. This is the kind of stick a shepherd uses. The cart is blocking my way. I don't know how to drive a cart. I wonder why the driver doesn't move his cart away. I think that's him over there by the tree. It's a flask of water.
What? What? Hey, why did you do that?
Your snoring was disturbing the whole island. Hello, senor. Is that your cart?
That's right, I'm Manuel, the driver.
Can you move the cart?
I wish, but it's my donkey. It's old and stubborn.
Is there anything you can do?
Well, I can relax and wait. He'll move eventually.
Is your donkey all right?
Yes, he always looks like that.
Is there nothing we can do to make him move?
Actually, only fire or lightning will shift him when he's in this mood.
That worked perfectly. I hope there was a good reason for doing this. Gee up, boy. I see why the tunnel is blocked. Can I borrow your stick, please?
Sure, you can do.
Even I can't overcome three Even I can't overcome three. I'll have to take a detour. Hey, I don't want to burn my... I like watching flame. I don't need to do that. It's just a question of time before the fire goes out. I'll take some of this. Stupid donkey. Still, I don't blame you. It probably tastes like... Hi, Bobby.
Hello, Morgane. Thank goodness you beat Arno.
He's way too slow to defeat me. Did Arno bully you again?
Not really, but I'm worried about what he might do for revenge.
I'll deal with him if he starts anything.
Thanks again, Morgane. If you ever need my help, I'd do...
Hi, Nell.
Hi, Morgane. Oh, I'm glad Arno's gone. You were good.
Yes, that's true. Did Arno hurt you?
No, he just threatened us, but he always scares me.
Perhaps I should toughen you up.
Thanks, Morgane. Call me anytime if you need my help.
The straw fire has completely burned out. I hope this is a good idea. I'll take some of this. That worked. I hope there was a good reason. I don't know how to drive a cart. Hello, senor. Is your donkey all...
Yes, he always looks.
Is there nothing we can do to make...
Actually, only fire or lightning will shift him when he's in this.
I like watching flames. I don't need to do that. It's just a question of time before the fire goes out. The donkey won't move. Sometimes I'm ashamed of the weird... Sometimes I... This must be the driver of the car. He doesn't seem to care about it at the... I don't need any more. The straw fire has completely... The cloth is completely dry already. I hope this is a good idea. That worked. I hope there was a good reason for... Diego, I'm so pleased to see...
You are?
Of course, because it means that Papa...
I should have known. I must return to the ship. I only came up here to help him with his kit.
Bye, Diego. This happens every time Papa comes home, and just because they want to cuddle. I don't see why they need to cuddle in private, or why it takes so long each time. Parents are weird. But it's been months since I saw Papa. I'll climb through their bedroom window and surprise him. There's nothing interesting here. I can't reach it from down here. I need some help to get up there. Hey, Bobby, come over here, will you? I need your...
I don't think I'm quite tall enough, but I'll try.
Nell, can you help me reach that window up there?
How can I do that?
Climb onto Bobby's shoulders.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You heard the captain. Jump to it!
Yes, Bobby, if you say so.
Hold steady, mateys.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye.
Oh, are you two okay?
We're fine.
Well done. I knew my pirate crew wouldn't be crybabies. I can't wait to see Papa. There's no one in here? Mama and Papa must be in the other room. That's the window to my parents' bedroom. There's no one in here?
We'll see you later, Morgane.
Oh, must we go?
Of course. Morgane's going to see her dad.
You're absolutely certain?
I'm afraid so. Uncle Eduardo has been lost at sea.
No, it can't be true. I'll run away to sea and find him.
I'm so sorry, Morgane. I wish it wasn't true, but it is. He was swept overboard during a storm. There's no hope that he's still alive.
Uncle Eduardo.
Wake up, Morgane!
What?
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, right. Well, the captain wants to see you right away. Oh, happy birthday.
Of course, today's my 17th birthday. Papa must want to see me to give me a present. I wonder what birthday gift Papa will give me. It's not every day a girl becomes 17. I've grown quite fond of this sword, even though it's old and battered. My bed always looks like I've been jumping on it, but I haven't done that since I grew tall enough to hit my head on the ceiling. I'll not return to bed when it's my birthday. This handkerchief was one of the first gifts. He gave it to me when I was just 4, after he returned from one of his mini trips. Papa gave me Peekafoo the bear when we left Bounty Island after Mama's death. It may be nostalgia, but I don't have the heart to throw him away. Brilliant idea. Wandering around a pirate ship holding your teddy is sure to win your crew's respect. This is the drawer of my desk. My pistol is inside. I should hurry to see Papa. He'll be waiting in his cabin for me. The pistol is perfect for making a strong impression. But even though it works perfectly, Father won't let me have gunpowder or ammunition. It's time I went to see Papa. It's time I went to see. Most of these books are about exotic adventures and legendary pirates. I read them all several times. Someone put a rotten fish in my old pair of shoes. Ugh, I'm pretty sure it's one of the guys Papa fired a few days ago. Some people just can't stand the idea that a woman could be a pirate, even if it's the captain's daughter. I'd rather leave it here, as a reminder of some men's stupidity. My own room is just next door if I want to rest.
Happy birthday, Morgane!
Thank you, Father. I feel like a proper woman now I'm 7.
You're getting there, sure enough. I'm so happy that my little girl...
Papa!
Your mother would be so proud of...
Thank you, Papa. Papa created this shrine in honor of Mama. but it's a sign that he's holding on to her memory and won't let go. Diego has been Father's first mate for as long as I can remember. I think he's the strongest man in the world. Hi, Diego. What chores do you have for me today?
You need to speak with your father about that.
I'm not that tired. Have you seen through the window? This is so exciting to be back on Bounty Island after all this time! Papa? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry, I was just lost in my thoughts for a moment.
Papa?
Yes, Morgane?
It is so exciting to be back home after all these years.
The Winsome Maid is our home, Morgane, as it has been for the past decade.
Yes, but you know what I mean. Living on a ship is not the same.
As was living on Bounty Island without your mother. That is why we left.
I know, Papa, but...
Listen, not many kids have seen as much of the world as you have these last 10 years, Morgane.
But not many kids lost their mother as young as I did. If I had to choose...
You can't.
Excuse me, Papa. I know you always did what you thought was best for us. Papa, about my birthday.
Oh, you think I've forgotten your present, don't you?
Of course not, but
I have a little something here.
Oh, Papa, it's wonderful.
It's only right that a person should have a sword which befits their station.
My station? Then I should probably keep my old sword.
The second part of your gift is that I'm promoting you to Huh? Ah, take no notice of Diego. He just thinks that you're too young.
Papa, that's the best birthday present ever! What are my first duties as second mate, Captain?
It's time you learned more responsibility on the ship. I'm going to see how you fare with some of the tasks that normally fall to the captain.
I won't let you down, Papa. I meant, sir.
Easier said than done.
What tasks do you want me to complete?
There are two things you will undertake, both of them ashore. Firstly, you must find 3 new crew members to replace those I let go 2 days ago. For the second task, you must find us some work. A cargo to transport, for instance.
Why do I need to do this?
You should know by now that being a captain isn't just sailing the ship, Morgane.
I know that. What I meant was, why would we take on a boring cargo? We're pirates.
No, we don't want a boring cargo. Find us a job that no one else will. That way, we can charge more for taking it on.
Yes, I see. Something with a little danger. You're the captain, Papa. Do I really have authority to make these deals?
Yes. For the purpose of this exercise, you will be the acting captain. But you must be prepared to bear the consequences of any actions you take and decisions you make.
Of course, Captain. I had a dream about Mama.
Morgane.
In this dream, I was still a child, and Mama was so alive and beautiful.
If you're to be acting captain, you should address your task straight away, darling.
But why don't you ever want to talk about Mama?
Don't interfere, Morgane. I know.
I was there when Father killed the giant sea snake. What an epic battle. There's no way I'll touch that. I hate stuffed animals. We are currently on Bounty Island, which was once my home. I've always been intrigued by this puppet, even though it gives me the creeps. Last time I touched it, it took me 2 days to untangle its threads. Hi, Diego. What chores do you have for me today?
Your father has taken care of that, Morgane?
I think Papa has only made me acting captain because he refuses to set foot on the island. The refusal to come to terms with Mama's death has gone on long enough. It may take some time, but I'll help him deal with this problem. I bought this poster in a place called Diablo Island. It looks terrific. I'll leave it here. It brightens up the corridor. This metal plate is supposed to be a mirror. It's turned dull with age because no one has polished it. Where do you want to go? I don't know any other place to sail to.
Right, Captain Morgane. What are your orders, sir?
Well, find me some trusty crew members right away.
Anything else, Captain?
Aye, find work for the Winsome Maid. Something that will make us rich.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I wonder why the shop is closed. It used to belong to my friend Nell's parents. Perhaps they no longer keep it. The shop is closed. The fishermen worked well. Look at all the fresh fish and crabs. A reputation for being a thief won't help me in my quests. Even an idiot knows this is an inn sign. Oh, this guy smells awful. But I wonder why he's drooling like that. Hello, my name is Morgane Castillo.
I'm Carlo. You're...
That's Captain Morgane for your information. I'm looking for crew members. Are you free to join my ship?
Oh, yes, I...
Wait, Carlo. Not so hasty.
You have a problem, senor?
Rasso's the name. Carlo and me always sail together. But we ain't never... Perhaps you could prove yourself to us in some way.
Oh, why you... Very well. How do you want me to prove myself, Carlo?
I'm hungry. Find...
Carlo, you should think bigger.
This is Carlo's choice. And Arno's sword is a very good one. Hello, Arno.
What do you want?
It's nice to see you too, Arno.
Don't get clever with me.
Of course not. You'd never keep it up if I did. That's a fine sword.
Captain Simpkins gave it to me when I joined his crew.
He must have found some hidden qualities in you that we missed.
He's a proper pirate, Captain. Not like your pansy father.
I'm not going to rise to that bait, but I wonder what Diego would say if I told him.
Well, I'm not scared. You won't tell him, will you?
This sword is very shiny.
I've just been polishing it. It's pretty.
Ah, yes. You have a love of shiny things.
What's wrong with that?
Most people don't become mesmerized by it.
Hey, leave it alone. You can't just take it. I'm not part of your crew anymore.
I just wanted a closer look. This guy looks pretty sharp. He could make a useful crew. Razzo,
Yes.
how can I prove myself, Come on, man, I don't have all day.
You know we're considering an offer to join the Ruby Empress,
We are?
which I have yet to tell Carlo about.
Cut the flannel, Razzo. Just tell me what you want.
A member of a pirate crew needs a good sword. But alas, I don't have one.
Very well, a sword it is. What a bad idea. Offering a pirate an old sword is like spitting. Papa just gave me this for my birthday. I can't give this to Razzo. The sea seems pretty quiet today. This ship is the Ruby Empress. The red sails are unusual. I can't go aboard. The ship belongs to Hilary Simpkins, another pirate captain. He looks like he's been nursing the same drink for weeks. He looks like he's been nursing the same drink. Hello, senor.
Good day, senorita.
I'm Captain Morgane, from the Winsome Maid.
Everyone calls me Nacho. On account of that's all I eat?
I bet the air doesn't stay fresh around you. I'm looking for 3 crew members to join my ship. Would you be interested?
As I'm between ships at the moment, I'd normally jump at the chance. But it's considered bad luck to sail under a female captain.
Says who?
Me? Didn't you just hear me? Besides, there must be something wrong if you can't find the other 2 crew members.
Well, I'll come back when I have the other crew members. Excuse me, do I know you?
Nell! Morgane!
I haven't seen you for a couple of years. It's good to see you looking so well.
Oh, you too, Morgane. I still think of you often and the fun we had as children.
You were always such a good friend. I never expected to find you hanging around an inn.
Why not? You're in here.
I have a reason. I'm looking for crew members for my ship.
You're a captain?
Acting captain. Papa is still the real captain.
Whenever there's a new ship in port, I come in here hoping to hear news of Bobby. I haven't seen him since he went away to sea months ago.
There's no news of him on my ship, I'm afraid.
In that case, I should reopen the shop.
I see that Arno's in town.
Yeah, he tried to steal some apples earlier.
Tried?
He changed his mind when I gave him a close look at the end of my musket.
Oh, I wish I'd seen the look on his face. Why is your parents' shop closed?
Oh, they went back to England a year ago. I stayed on to run the shop.
You were pretty young to take on something like that.
I wanted to stay here to be near Bobby. I still hope he'll be mine one day. I should reopen the shop.
Inn landlords always have a well-fed look. Hello, my name's Morgane.
I'm Tasco, landlord of this establishment.
So, Mr. Innkeeper, what do you have for sale?
I sell strong drinks. I also serve the best meal in town. Roasted chicken.
Oh, how original. I guess no one ever thought of...
Really? Oh.
Where does your chicken come from?
It usually comes from my...
No, what I meant...
Why are you asking then? You're not looking for trouble.
Please, take no offense. I'm just very careful about the food I eat.
It's not as if anyone could catch the flu by eating chicken. People come up with such...
I'm looking to do business with one of the island's merchants.
Is that so?
I'm looking for a cargo for my ship.
The island's wealthiest merchant happens to be looking to charter a ship.
Do you know where I could find him?
He's currently in a meeting in my back room, but I let him know you want to meet with him.
Thank you, Tasco. The innkeeper has a really large choice of drinks. I'll ask the innkeeper if I want anything. It reminds me of a friend of my parents who collects apples. It's always a job remembering his name. He stands around as if he's the most important person on the island. Judging by his clothes, that could well be the case. Hi, I'm Morgane. My ship is the Winsome Maid. Tasco tells me you're looking to chart.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Thomas Briscoe, and yes, I'm looking for a ship.
You've never heard of the Winsome Maid?
Should I have?
Well, it's the ship that made the Kestrel run in less than 12 days. What's the car?
Just a passenger, myself.
I saw you with Hilary Simpkins earlier.
Yes, Captain Simpkins is one of the options I'm considering for my venture.
He's likely to cut your throat, take your money, and forget your deal.
Come now, isn't that just captain's rivalry talking?
Perhaps, but you must have some doubts, or you'd have chartered this ship already. Why do you want to charter a ship for a simple journey?
There is nothing simple about this. It's a voyage of discovery.
Will there be danger and adventure?
Well, of course. That's why I must be sure that I charter the right ship and crew.
It sounds like I have exactly the ship you need.
I'm not so sure. I've never had the experience of sailing with a woman before.
There are a lot of things I've never experienced with a woman before.
I can assure you that my ship is of the highest caliber.
That may be so, but what assurances can you give me?
To show my good intentions, I'm willing to prove to you that I'm worthy of sailing with.
Very well. Would you agree to undertake a task for me? Succeed, and I'll charter your ship.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
In the town hall is a map that belongs to me. I had it sent here to the island, but when it arrived, the local governor confiscated it.
How do I know it's yours?
I have the receipt of payment upon my person. You just need to find the map with the corresponding serial number.
Do you mind if I take it with me?
Hardly, but I'll give you a copy of the serial number.
This frying pan is coated with thick grease and meat jelly. Ugh, disgusting. I have no desire to pick that up. Well, not unless there was hard cash involved. Chef Ramsay on Cook Island would have a heart attack if he saw food stored on the floor. I don't know how carrots, cauliflowers, or pumpkins would be of any help. Hello, Nell.
Hello, Morgane.
I'm impressed that you're running this shop on your own.
Why? Didn't you think I could do it?
That's not what I meant, Nell. I'm impressed because I don't think I could do it.
Oh, sorry, Morgane. I'm on edge from worrying about Bobby.
I need some food for Carlo over there.
If he's the big guy, it'll cost you 5 doubloons to feed him up.
I don't have 5 doubloons on me.
You can have it for free if you do me a favor.
What kind of favor?
I'm really worried about Bobby. Could you look for him in your travels?
I can't look for him specifically, but as we travel about, I'll see what I can discover.
Thanks, Morgane.
Where did you get these chicken wings?
They're from Hollow Island, but they're not just any chicken wings.
What do you mean?
They're wings from racing chickens, lean meat with no fat.
Sounds like the perfect choice for Carlo. Hollow Island. That sounds familiar.
Wasn't that where your father had that beautiful pendant made?
Of course! We went there a few times after Mama died.
It's a real shame you lost that pendant.
I still think it was stolen. Carlo, how about some fried chicken?
Is it Kentucky?
No, I got it from my friend Nell.
Perfect. Best chicken ever. I'll join your crew, Miss Captain.
When I was younger, I'd climb something like this in about 10 seconds. I don't have time to climb the flagpole. I wonder if this is the map room. The latch on the shutters is rusty. I can't see any maps in this room. The window's locked. One good thing about living in the Caribbean is the beauty. I've always preferred swords, muskets, and brawls to flowers. I can't see any maps in this room. The window's locked. The town hall hosts the local authorities. The door's locked. It's odd that the town hall is closed in the middle of the day. This is definitely the map room. I can see them through the window. Part of the window is broken. I can reach the latch, but I'm not strong enough to open it. It's been a few years since I returned here. I have no time for this. I should concentrate on all the good memories I have here. Father had really dark thoughts after Mama's death. Luckily, we didn't stay long on the island. I'm a little down sometimes, but not to that point. Besides, seeing our old house abandoned makes me sad. Good idea. Let's go inside. I can't recall how many times we had to fix that pump. I don't need any water. The door's locked. The door's locked. There's a nest on the branch, but it looks like the birds have long gone. Maybe I should think of a way to distract Arno and make him look in this direction. I don't need a nest, but it would be a good place to hide. We have a clear view of the docks from here. And Arno?
What now?
A reputation for being a... Hello, Nell.
Hello, Morgane.
Where do you want to go? Hi, Diego. What chores do you have?
Your father has taken care...
Papa,
Yes, Morgane?
Where do you want to go? That's ruined a perfectly good bread loaf. Much better. It looks like a mirror again. I have a nice shiny plate I'm sure you'd just love.
Ooh, shiny. Can I see it?
Of course not. I'm just teasing you.
Ah, that's not fair. What did I ever do to you?
What about all the bullying on the ship?
That was just a bit of fun.
But you were too stupid to realize that bullying the captain's daughter was a bad idea.
Really?
That's why Papa got rid of you, idiot! I have a nice shiny...
Ooh, shut...
No. Arno would kill me if he saw me do that to his precious sword. Well, he'd try at least. Arno?
What now?
I have a nice shiny...
Ooh, shiny.
No. Amazing idea. What am I supposed to do? The way the plate catches the sun, it must be visible down by the jetty. Arno?
What now?
Look, there's something glowing on...
You can't fool me like that.
Please yourself.
Well...
You should be careful. Someone could steal your sword while you're looking away.
Someone like you mean?
You cast aspersions on my honor. We shall fight to the death.
Ho 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 ho!
Watch your back from now on, Morgane. One day, I'm gonna kill you for this.
It's been nice talking to you. It must be around here somewhere. Aha! Is this a good enough sword for you?
That's pretty impressive. But there's some grease on the hand.
Is that so?
But it's okay. I'm sure I can clean it off.
Perhaps when you've done so, I can demonstrate its sharpness on you.
What? Are you threatening me?
Yes, your move, Razzo.
Hey, just wait a minute.
Don't worry, Carlo. I like you. You may be a woman, but you act like a true Capitan.
Don't mess with me, Razzo.
Ratso serious, Captain. Don't kill him.
And you'll find that when I like someone, I'm extremely loyal.
That explains your friendship with Carlo. Now, I want you two to go on board the Winsome Maid and report to the first mate, Diego.
Yes, Miss Captain.
Aye, aye, Capitan.
Nacho,
Yes, Captain?
are you still interested in joining my crew?
Have you already found 2 other crew members?
I found 2 of the 3 men I'm looking for. Do you want to be the third?
Perhaps I was wrong, but I'm still not sure.
Let me guess. You want me to do something to prove myself worthy of being your captain.
You're very kind to offer that. It's a deal. I've always wanted a gold earring so I can look the part of a real pirate.
A gold earring? Oh, let's forget the whole thing.
Now, you wouldn't want to get a reputation for going back on a deal, would you?
Very well. But you sorely try my patience.
I'll wait here on the island for you, but don't be long. Captain Simpkins has made me a good offer.
Weird idea. It's like putting a bull in a china. As you're here, you can help me with this. The latch, see?
That's breaking and entering. We'll end up in... I'm not convinced this is a good idea.
Our client is testing us. He wants to get back something that the governor confiscated from him illegally.
Ha! I wouldn't even call him governor. I never did like that guy.
You signed on to my crew. Do you want me to give a direct order?
You don't seem that...
You're right. And that's why I'm giving you the choice rather than an order. Hillary Simpkins would have you doing far worse.
For sure. And that's why I didn't sign up with his... I'm sorry, Capitan. But I'm still not convinced.
If I want to act like a captain, I have to find the right words to persuade rats. As you're here,
That's breaking an in. I'm not convinced.
you sound afraid. Are you a pirate or a mouse?
I don't like cheese, and this feels too much like a trap.
I bet Carlo would do it in a shot. Maybe I should have asked him rather than...
Ha! Carlo is too dumb to know better.
If you help me with this, I'll reward your loyalty with a bonus.
Now you're talking my kind of language. I'm sorry, Capitan, but I'm still not convinced.
If I want to act like a captain... As you're here,
That's breaking an in. I'm not convinced.
our client is testing us.
Ha!
Look, we'll only go to jail if we're caught.
That's a risk I don't want to take.
If you help me with this, I'll reward your loyalty.
I'm sorry, Capitan, but
If I want to act... Weird idea. It's like putting a bull in a china shop. Razzo is a new... As you're here, you can help.
that's breaking and entering. I'm not convinced.
Our client is testing us. He wants to get...
Ha!
You signed on to my crew. Do you... You're right. And that's... If you help me with this, I'll...
Now you're... All right. You convinced me. I'll help you out. But once the window's open...
Very well. Just get the window open quickly. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Galactica Captain's Log. I've never heard of these books. I don't have time for reading. This is a very beautiful chest. The lock is really small. The chest is locked. I can't open it. What a strange looking figurine. Cylon prototype. Maybe it would be better to avoid touching anything apart. Wait, that's not the right map. There's no receipt number on the... I won't take it unless I'm sure this is the map I'm looking... Wait, that's not the right map. Wait, that's not the... This dresser is heaped with trinkets. It needs a good... I'll sort out the mess another time. Wait, that's not the right... Perhaps I can pick the lock with a small bone. The bone broke. But at least the lock is open. There are several maps in the chest. I'm not sure which map I need. Perfect. This is Briscoe's map. Here is the map you wanted.
Excellent news! I must admit that I didn't think you'd actually do it. The map is important to the whole venture.
And now you will charter our ship.
Well, I'm still unsure about chartering a ship that belongs to a woman.
The ship actually belongs to my father, Captain Alessandro Castillo.
Why didn't you say so to begin with? Your father has a fine reputation, and I'll happily charter his ship.
So, what is the nature of this charter?
We are to embark on a quest to find the legendary golden turtle, for which I will pay.
Thank you. My father will be pleased. I shall meet you at the ship shortly.
Excuse me, senorita.
Yes, Tesco?
Forgive me, but I overheard you say you were Alessandro.
Is that important?
Oh, yes. I have news of Uncle Eduardo.
What? Tell me more, quickly!
Uncle Eduardo was recently seen on Crab Island.
If this is a joke, you won't live to regret telling it.
It's true, I swear. Crab...
After all these years, it seems I have the chance to find him again. I've got some good news, Father.
Excellent. I knew you'd make me proud.
I found 2 new crew members, and they reported to Diego.
Yes, I saw them. I hope they perform better than they look.
I think it would be impossible not to.
Although you have done well, I wanted you to find me 3 men.
I'm working on recruiting the 3rd one.
The task will not be complete until you do.
I found a wealthy merchant who wants to charter the ship.
Ah yes, I have heard of him. What cargo does he want?
There is no cargo. Briscoe wants to charter the ship to search for the gold.
Morgane, no. This will be a fool's errand.
But if his money's good?
I could still become a laughing stock.
That will never happen, Captain.
I have some great news, Papa. Uncle Eduardo may still be alive.
It will just be another rumor. Pay no attention.
The landlord of the inn told me himself.
An innkeeper's fancy. I have been hearing such tales since he was first lost at sea. Don't get your hopes up over nothing.
But... Yes, Father.
I'm a little disappointed, Morgane.
Why, Papa? You gave me the responsibility, and I did what I thought was...
For a start, you should never take notice of idle gossip. But the job you found for us...
I said it was a mistake, Captain.
Chasing around the seas with a crazy merchant is a stupid idea.
I may be a little crazy, but anyone who sails the seas has to be that way. My wife, of course, thinks I'm completely crazy, but I like to think of myself as eccentric.
You, I take it, are Tom...
And I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, Captain Castillo. My fine children are now in a position to run my business, and I have time to spare for this quest.
And the gold?
It's a down payment to show that my intentions are of the highest order. The golden turtle is real, and when we find it together, we shall become famous.
Morgane, I'm sorry for being so harsh. This may well be a profitable trip after all.
Thank you, Papa.
Excellent. When do we set sail?
On the next tide. Morgane, you found this charter, so I'm going to let you continue as acting...
Oh, Papa! I won't let you down.
That's not wise, Captain.
Diego, have a little faith, will you? Now, ready the ship for the journey.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Papa,
Yes, Morgane?
thank you for letting me prove myself.
As long as you realize that this is a serious matter,
Yes, Papa. I know that the sea is a dangerous place.
then conduct this quest as if you were the captain of the Winsome Maid. I will only interfere if the ship or the crew are in danger. You can come to me at any time for advice, but the less you do, the more highly I will think of your captaincy.
Senior Briscoe,
Yes,
what is the first course of action in our quest?
that is why we needed the map. I'm sure that clues to the whereabouts of the golden turtle will be found on Hollow Island.
What's the name on the top of the map?
Bucklebury Tanner is the man who drew up the map.
Why is the navigation line between the two islands so twisty? No sailor would take a ship along a course like that.
I have no idea why it would be that way. I may be a seafaring merchant, but I'm no navigator.
What connection do you think there is on Hollow Island?
That is what we must find out. This will be a voyage of discovery for all of us.
Do you know anything about this man, Tanner?
I managed to find out a little. He used to be a great explorer, apparently, and he once lived on Crab Island.
That's it?
I said it was a little information.
Are you sure you're not wasting your money? Crab Island. That's on the way to Hollow Island.
What of it?
We should stop off there first. We should find out as much as we can about Tanner.
I'm sure that's completely unnecessary. I'm sure that Hollow Island has the answers we need.
Of course, it's your time and money, but we know so little about what we're looking for. As a businessman, I'm sure you'd want to know everything you could before making a deal.
You're absolutely right. I was being too hasty. It does make more sense to visit Crab Island first. You have a fine daughter, Castillo.
Thank you, Senor Briscoe. Now we've settled our destination. If you find Diego, he'll show you your... I have a feeling that Uncle Eduardo was supposed to have been sighted on Crab Island.
I'm sure I should attend to my captain duties.
I'm not stupid, Morgane. If I find that you're searching for Uncle Eduardo at the expense of Briscoe's quest, I'll be angry.
Yes, Papa.
Now, go and captain the ship and make me a proud
Status report! All stations! Where do you want to go? Let's sail away. The docks are bigger than one could think at first sight. The Winsome Maid is already docked. I think the lamp is out of oil. I can't take it with me. It's fixed in place. See anything. The nearby lamp hasn't been lit. It's too dark to do anything. The docks are bigger than one could think at first sight. The Winsome Maid is already docked. Razzo is a cautious guy, but I think it'll work out well. Razzo?
Yes, Capitan.
You do know that I'm only acting captain.
Of course. But it doesn't matter. Protocols got...
Do you have any idea where we should begin?
It's the middle of the night. We ain't got many options. You ask me, we should wait till morning.
Tell me what you did before joining our crew, Razzo.
Ain't not a lot to tell, man. I work a lot of cargo ships since I was a boy. It's all I know. I'm pretty good in the rigging, me being small like.
Is this your first pirate ship?
Aye, Capitan. And I ain't no cutthroat, me.
I know you're friends with Carlo, but was I wise to take him on?
He ain't no beauty, that's for sure. And he's pretty dumb. But he'll work all day, he will. Whatever you think of us, we will never let you down, Capitan.
What a dumb-looking blonde. I don't know what it is, but I have a complete aversion to those with more beauty. Even Carlo doesn't fall into that category. Good evening. I'm Captain Morgane from the Winsome Maid.
I'm, Sonia Bond! Yeah, that's it. I know it's dark, and maybe I shouldn't say so, but you look an awful lot like a woman.
That's because I am a woman?
I don't understand. How does a stupid woman get to be a captain?
Can we just ask you some questions?
Of course. Say, are you a woman too? If you are, you sure...
Just answer our question. I'm looking for information about a man called Tanner.
Sorry, what was that? I, drifted away for a moment.
Do you know anything about Tanner?
Do I look like I'm rich? I have no money at all.
What?
Tanner is slang for sixpence. She don't know nothing.
Do you know anything about Uncle Eduardo?
Did you ever meet my Uncle Tremaine? He's a great guy. He once bought me a whole new wardrobe for the summer season. But I don't know why. I didn't have any new clothes to put in it.
Uncle Eduardo?
I heard that he was fond of inns. Why not try asking him?
Why are you standing around the dockside late at...
My father sent me here for a long stand. I've been here ages, and I've not found one yet.
Tell your father that I'll find one in the place he keeps his elbow grease.
Wow! You're so helpful.
The inn is called the Buckleberry. That's very encouraging. It's too high to reach.
Good evening, miss.
Captain, if you will.
It's getting very late. We're going...
I hope my business doesn't take too long then. She looks like a no-nonsense type. These matches?
You want them? You can have them all if you like.
Just one box will do.
Some idiot convinced me to have them made up, but no one would buy them. Now I'm having to give...
Perhaps you'll start a new trend. Hello, my name's Morgane.
Good evening, and welcome to the Buckleberry. I'm Anita, the owner.
Why is the inn called the Buckleberry?
It's named after Buckleberry Tanner.
Have you been here long?
More than 20 years, but I've been running it on my own for the past 6.
Your husband
ran away. He accidentally killed a guard captain, but the guards said it was murder.
What can you tell me about Buckleberry Tanner?
He was a great explorer who settled on Crab Island before my time. He was buried over in the graveyard of the ancients.
Tell me more.
He must have been highly thought of because a memorial statue was erected over the grave.
Can you tell me where the graveyard is?
I'm useless with directions, honey. If you had a map of the island, I could show you where it is.
I'll try to find one. I heard that Uncle Eduardo was seen on the...
He stayed right here in the inn for weeks.
How long ago was he here?
He only left in the last couple of days, but I don't know exactly. I see Captain was in here looking for him about the same time. Short minute.
This is great news. Thank you.
Excuse me for saying, darling, but you look familiar.
I told you. Morgane. Morgane Castillo.
Ah, that makes sense. You must be Alexander.
You know my father.
I knew him many years ago, before he got... Tell him there'll be a warm welcome here anytime he cares to drop in.
I'm sure he wouldn't be interested. I think this is a man. It's a bit difficult to make out any details. Hello, I'm Captain Morgane.
Good evening.
Why don't you show your face?
It is best for all concerned if I keep it hidden.
Don't tell me. You've been known to scare children.
I've been known to scare wolves.
What's your name?
I am afraid that I tell no one.
It sounds like you have something to hide.
Everyone has something to hide. Some of us more than others.
Or you could just be crazy enough to murder us in our beds?
Perhaps that's something you'll never discover.
What can you tell me about Buckleberry Tanner?
Some say that he meddled with things he shouldn't have. Like the golden turtle.
You know about the turtle?
The only time people ask about Tanner is when they're looking for the... I will say nothing more on the matter.
Have you seen Uncle Eduardo?
There's little that passes me by unnoticed. He was here in the inn for weeks.
Did something happen to him?
He suddenly left with a mean-looking captain I know nothing about.
What do you know about Anita?
She's a good woman, that one. Who else would put up with me if things were different? But let me say this. It would be best if Alessandro doesn't come near.
My father doesn't take kindly to threats.
But you don't want it any more than I.
Do you know where to find the graveyard of the ancients?
I never venture from the town. I have no idea where it may be.
Let me guess. It must be the stage door or a fire. Unless I need to leave this place unnoticed, I should use the main door. How strange. The painter has used a real hairpin in the picture. I can't remove the hairpin. It's held in place by the paint. Jackpot machine. I think it's some kind of gambling device. The instructions say that if I put a doubloon in the slot, I get a chance to win a prize. Perhaps I can get one from Papa. Why do I get the feeling that this is just the start of a long, slippery slope? Hello, Sonia.
Do I know you?
Yes, we've been friends for years.
Good. Some people like to take advantage of me, you know.
Do you know where I can find the graveyard of the ancients?
No. Graveyards give me the... You'd think they could find a better place to bury dead bodies.
I need to put some fuel in the lamp before I can light it. Where do you want to go? I have no reason to enter Briscoe's cabin. This... Papa?
Yes, Morgane?
I needed the balloon, Papa.
Here you are. Just don't use it to get drunk.
Thank you for letting me prove...
As long as you realize that this is a serious matter.
Yes, Papa. I know that...
Then conduct this quest as if you were. I will only interfere if the ship or the crew are in. You can come to me at any time for advice, but the less you do, the more highly I will think of your captaincy.
Where do you want to go? I want something. It looks like a bottle of strong... I want something. It looks like a rotten fruit. How disappointing. I won't eat. I want something. 3 doubloons, not bad. I want something. Oh, what was that? hope the alcohol burns well enough. There's a map in here, but it must be old. There's hardly any detail. The map looks like it's been here for decades. I can't unlock it with my finger. Razzo?
Yes, Capitan.
You do know that I'm...
Of course.
Sonia.
Yes?
Anita?
Yes.
What on earth is that machine?
Some crackpot inventor thought it would be a great way to make some money. I don't think it will catch on myself.
Excuse me?
Yes?
How strange. The painter has used a real hairpin in... How strange. The painter has used a real... I can't remove the hairpin. It's held in place by the paint. It worked. The hairpin came... I can't imagine what this alcohol would do to me if I drank it. I think that's an improvement. But now she looks like my old grandmother.
Wait, isn't this stealing?
Think of it as liberating the map from its confinement.
I must get used to these pirate ways.
Besides, the map's out of date. It's time... I want something. Nothing's falling out. Maybe the bottle I won was the only one left. I want something. 3 doubloons. Can you point out the graveyard, please?
Let me see. That's where you'll find.
Thank you. We should head over there straight away.
Well, I think the best course of action would be to get a good night's sleep.
Grow a spine, Razzo, or I'll start calling you. Where do you want to go? Papa, I have enough money to pay you back.
Very good, Morgane. It's important to establish your...
Don't you want to know how I came by it?
If you don't tell me, I don't need to tell you how I came by mine. Ha!
Where do you want to go? Let's say... Razzo?
Aye, Capitan.
This fence is just decorative, but a couple of the ironwork pieces are loose. This plaque says a little about Tanner's life. The statue was erected in memory of Buckleberry Tanner, explorer, and among his many achievements was his discovery of Hollow Island. Many rumors abound concerning the existence of a treasure map he created. This is something big. We need to find something that points us to this.
Isn't Briscoe's map a treasure map?
Hardly. I think it's just a step in the right direction. I can't pull off the loose pieces with my bare hands. I may not have ammunition, but I'm pleased I carry these pistols. The statue's telescope has a lens in the end. That seems weird. I can't reach it without standing on something. Tanner must have loved himself to have this erected after his death. I'm tempted to put a flower behind his ear. But I should respect it. The end of the cylinder looks like it should come off. This part of the statue is hollow. I wonder if it can... I'd need some kind of gripping device to open it up. The end of the cylinder looks like it should come off. Brazzo, can you help me, please? I'd like to check something on the telescope.
Is that an order?
If you want me to make it one. I can see something in here, but can't make out what. It's too dark.
I hope I don't have to do that too often.
Perhaps not every day. How come graveyards are always built in spooky places? I wouldn't be surprised if it's been built over an old Indian cemetery. Only a fool would venture alone in such a place, or someone built like Diego. Fireflies are beautiful, but a little spooky. I can't catch them by hand. The fireflies seem to like hanging around this flat grate. There's nothing here. This is the only place I've seen flowers like this. They're so beautiful. The flowers are dissolving in the alcohol. It smells very sweet. Wanted: John Black Lagoon, Frank Einstein, Drake Ulha. I've never heard of any of them. They must be local thugs. Can't pull off the loose pieces with my bare... Brazzo, can you help me, please? I'd like to check something on the telescope.
I can see something in here, but can't...
I hope I don't have to do that too often.
Perhaps not.
I caught a firefly.
Perhaps you can mount it as a trophy on the wall of your cabin.
Perhaps you can scrub the decks for the next 6 months.
That's a great idea, but there's no opening on the side of the statue.
Brazzo, can you help me, please?
I can see something in here, but can't make out what. It's too dark.
I hope I don't have to do that too often.
Perhaps not ever.
That's a great idea, but there's no opening on the side of the statue.
Now that looks scary.
Brazzo, can you help me, please? I'd like to check.
I can see something. It's a combination of some kind.
I hope I don't have to do that too often.
Perhaps not.
I
can spin the circular outlines with my makeshift gripping tool. Let's try it and see what happens.
Hey, you did it, Capitan.
Did you ever doubt I would?
Oh, no, of course not.
I have no idea what it could fit. I have no idea what it could fit. It looks like half of a broken stone. There are strange markings across the surface. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm sure it must be important. There's no telling how long it might have been there. Look at this, Ratso.
I've not seen that island before.
Neither have I. I wonder what the letter...
Do you think that map we found is Tana's treasure map?
It could be, but if so, we need more information before it makes complete sense.
Where will we find that?
Probably on Hollow Island, where we're heading next. But this shows I was right to come to Crab Island first. Briscoe is sure to be pleased. Papa, Uncle Eduardo was on Crab Island.
Morgane, what did I tell you about this nonsense?
He was on the island for a few weeks and disappeared recently.
It's nothing but gossip.
I was told this by the owner of the Buckleberry Inn.
I told you before, innkeepers are enough.
Anita also said that she knew you. Was that gossip too?
Anita? Yes. I knew her before I met your mother. If your news came from her, then there may be some truth in it.
This is all very interesting, I'm sure, Castillo, but what news of Tana and the gold...
Senor Briscoe is right, Morgane. He has chartered the maid for his own quest, not ours.
Of course, Papa. I'm sorry, Senor Briscoe. I didn't forget the quest, and you're going to love what I found. These were in a secret compartment, in a statue of Buckleberry Tanner.
Then they must be linked to our quest.
Do you know anything about this map?
I didn't know of its existence until you brought it here.
What could the B mean?
It possibly stands for Buckleberry.
This key could fit anything.
Not anything. It has to fit something specific.
Well, yes. But that specific object could be anywhere.
And I have no clue what it might fit.
Does this broken stone disc mean anything to you?
No, but perhaps there's another half to find somewhere.
But where? We should set sail for Hollow Island immediately.
I agree. Perhaps we can find something there which will shed light on our recent discoveries.
Diego,
What?
Why do you hate me so?
I don't hate you, I just don't think you're ready to be put in charge.
My father is the captain. He's never made a bad command decision.
There's a blind spot where you're concerned.
Where do you want to go? Let's sail away.
It's a beautiful day for a stroll on this magnificent island. I shall accompany you in your search for clues.
I'm sure that isn't really necessary, Signor Briscoe.
It sounds very exciting, and I can't let you have all the fun.
There could be dangers on the island.
Then I shall expect you to do everything to protect me from them. Shall we go?
Signor Briscoe?
Yes?
The Winsome Maid has been my home for the last day. Sancha likes to meet the ships as they arrive. She's looking for a husband, but with a face that's been known to curdle, she has no more chance than a mouse at a cat convention. This part of the docks didn't exist when I came here as a kid. Sancha!
Morgane, how wonderful to see you. And with such a handsome man.
This is my client, Signor Briscoe.
What a pleasure it is to meet you, Signor. Would you be interested in taking...
While it is indeed a pleasure to make your acquaintance, I already have a beautiful wife.
Oh, I must say, that is the most gracious refusal I've ever had.
We're searching for the golden turtle. Do you know anything about it?
Should we be so blatant in our inquiries?
Oh, you don't find out if you don't ask. But I don't know anything. I heard some rumors years ago, but took no notice. I'm not one to gossip, you know.
How does she allow herself to lie?
What was that?
I said that I nearly swallowed a fly. Do you know anything about Buckleberry?
He used to be the governor here, years ago, before the present governor took over. There aren't many people on the island who will remember him.
I'm looking for a gold earring.
I've probably got just the thing on my stall.
Excellent! I'll see you later when you've returned to your stall.
What a delightfully charming little place. Very quaint.
I've never heard it called that before.
I'm going to wait here and take it all in. You can do all that running around on your own.
Why, you...
Jolly good. I'll see you back here a little...
Of course, Signor. Besides, I wouldn't want you to get in my...
What?
These flowers emit a heady, unpleasant smell. We don't have such flowers on Bounty Island. I've never seen the indoor closed before. It must be too early for people to drink. It's locked. Someone carved a heart into the trunk. Both romantic and a little childish. Uprooting trees would be of no help. There's nothing unusual here. The owner must be out. There's a fine selection of jewelry on this stall. There's a great range of goods on this stall. This is Senor Guzman's bank. The man's stinginess is legendary throughout the Caribbean. A ladder is always useful. It's too heavy to carry around with me. This mansion is one of the island's biggest buildings. The wheelbarrow's filled with sticky cement. I'm not putting my hand in there. It could set while my hand's in it. Then I'd have a cement block as a permanent accessory. What a lovely river. I'm not thirsty. There's a notice beside the bell. Please ring. The stall seems to be closed, but there's nothing interesting to... I'll ring for the stall holder. Oh no, the bell's broken. Now I can't get the stall holder's attention. I'll have to fix the bell. I need to fix the bell before I can ring it. I broke the bell and need to fix it. I wonder what kind of shop they're building here. With any luck, it'll be an armory. Do I look like a builder? It's a statue of Milo, a lady famous for arm wrestling. I'd love to shake her hand. Oh, wait. This chest looks like it's made from rare exotic wood. The chest is locked. It's a map of the island. It's a map of the island. It looks like a cross between a Pegasus and... Whoever was stupid enough to order this statue can keep it. I've never seen so many keys in one place. I've never seen anyone sit so stiffly. I think she overdid the laundry and starched her bloomers.
Hello, I'm Morgane Castillo. Are you Miss Brown?
That's right. I'm the governor's personal assistant.
I have one of those. He's called the third mate.
You can't see the governor without an appointment, you know.
I don't want to see the governor. I want to talk to you. How long have you worked here?
I've been here longer than the governor. He was so disorganized when he arrived, but I soon had him whipped into shape and organized his life for him.
Did you know Buckleberry Tanner?
Of course. He was the governor when I first arrived here. Now, he was a real man.
He was a good governor?
An excellent governor. But it wasn't long before his explorer urge. He was obsessed with collecting unusual souvenirs. Stones, shells, and strange things in jars. It was a full-time task keeping them in order.
Those are my keys. Please leave them alone. The gate is locked.